Hi, my name's Rachel Morris, and I'm the president of VCCOOL. We're a local global warming group here in Ventura. And this video is about, of course, global warming, how you can get involved, with VCCOOL. And let's see, a lot of times when I'm getting ready to talk to someone about VCCOOL, global warming, and climate change, one of the things that's really important is that I know who you are. And being that this is a video, that's a little difficult to do. But it's important. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I'll just have to go out in cyberspace. And the question is, what does global warming mean to you? How does global warming affect your life? What do you think about global warming? Climate change? When you hear these words, what do they mean to you? Because that information is going to impact your actions. And so if you and I were having a regular conversation, that's what I'd want to find out so that I could cater what I'm going to say to you. But since I can't ask that, I'm just going to go forward and say some basic stuff about global warming. And there are two major concepts I'd really like to get across. One of the big issues that I run into a lot when I'm talking to people about global warming is that it's global. It's huge. And so sometimes people feel a little defeated before they even get a start. They feel like, geez, so I do my one little thing and it's not really going to make that much of a difference. And so whatever global warming means to you, I want to let you know that you are some of the few people in all of history that are going to be the decision makers about global warming. The other thing is, not only is it your generation, my generation, the people alive today, but it's also the people that live in the United States. Because folks that live in India, Mexico, China, many of them already have a carbon footprint. That means their effect about global warming that's 1/8 the size of what we have, 1/30th the size of what we have. They can't cut the fat off because they're down to the bone. Alright? So that's why you and I can make a tremendous difference as an individual, is because we're in the situation where we have plenty of fat to trim. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but if you compare yourself to someone whose carbon footprint is 1/10 of the size mine is, all of a sudden I can start seeing places to cut. So I'd just like to say that a typical car, every time you go 1 mile, it puts 1 pound of carbon dioxide into the environment. How far are you from either school or work? Some place where you go pretty much every day or 5 days a week. How far are you? I want you to know the mileage. And then I want you to figure out, based on 1 pound per mile, how many pounds you're putting in on a round trip. Okay? I want you to have a feel for your personal numbers. I'd like you to try an alternate transportation, such as walking, biking, or carpooling. As a matter of fact, the United Nations is telling us that what you eat can be similar as far as amount of impact to how much you drive. It is huge. Start looking at what you're eating. See if you can get to the farmer's market. Eat local and stay away from frozen foods, because it's frozen where it's packaged, it's put in a frozen truck, it's stored in a freezer at your grocery store. So transportation, food. What's another good one? How about water? Did you know? Check this out. In California, what's the largest single user of electricity? Pumping water. In addition to your lifestyle, which is critical, we're not going to move forward if people aren't changing their lifestyles, and we are. Okay. But the next thing is, get involved. Get involved politically, get involved in Reach Out, get involved in VCCOOL. That is our core and central goal. We are a clearinghouse. We are a structured group of people that are looking to help you get involved. And what do I mean by helping you get involved? What that really means is, look at what you're passionate about, what your skills are, what you love to do. Do you like to sit on a camera and talk to people? I do. Do you like to dance? Are you into the medical profession? Do you like numbers? Do you like talking to people? Do you like doing artwork? Do you like catering? Food? Do you like research? You know, what are you going to college for? Take that drive, take that skill, and we can find something that you can do to help us make a difference. There's one little plea I'm going to tell you, though. If you're looking in your heart and you figure out what to do and you contact us and you say you're going to do something, be there. Be there. Because sometimes people get really excited and their heart's into it, then they just move on, they don't show up. And when you do that, that takes somewhere in the ballpark of $50, $100 out of our budget. Because that's the kind of time we put into each individual. We want to talk to you, we want to know you. And so if you come and get to know us and don't show up, you're actually doing it in reverse and taking money out of our budget. So we're looking for every bit of your skill level. What are some of the things that we do that might be fun or interesting or a way for you to get involved? Let's give you one basic example. We do an annual kids bike rodeo. So what would that involve? Well, we actually fit helmets on kids. That means, do you like kids? Do you like to talk to people and explain? We're going to be creating this kind of like little Disney, buildings along the side of the little bike routes. Are you an artist? Are you in theater? Do you like set design? We'll scoop you up in a heartbeat. Do you like to talk to parents and stuff and educate people about safety and the bike rules? Or how about, do you want to help come up with food for volunteers? Posters, flyers, posters, media, all that good stuff. We're going to be doing a video. Want to get into theater and not theater but film? We need help with video and actors and people to get in there and get involved and come up with ideas. We're going to be doing radio stuff. What else? So are you going to school about city planning and making a difference about how people relate in communities and that kind of thing? We've got a whole little group that's working specifically on city planning, on designing of buildings, on understanding policy, CEQA, the government, getting up and talking to city council. Man, look in your heart. Look in your heart. Think about your responsibility as an individual that's alive today, that has the wherewithal to go to college, that lives in the United States. Don't beat yourself up. Pick what you love to do and call us. My phone number, call me direct, 805-648-1267, 805-648-1267. Or you can just email us at go on our website, www.vccool.org. Drop us a note. Call us, write to us, wait and hear from you, and we want to help you feel good about what you're doing with your life, feel good about getting involved. For watching this video, I hope to hear from you soon.